from here, we are going to move on to our second match of the evening. It is the team of Unique Glare, Haruka Umesaki, Ruaka, and Starlight Kid taking on the team of Prominence, Hiiragi Kurumi, Risa Sera, and Suzu Suzuki. Now, it was at the start of this. Starlight Kid was like literally pointing at a bruise on her arm. I'm very sure resulting from the hardcore match that she had with Prominence a few days prior, literally like 4 or 5 days prior. I thought it was very funny. Her just like pointing at like kind of getting it, like almost like getting mad at them and pointing at it. But yeah, the start of this was like it was very athletic and very fast, very like high pace between Suzu and Starlight Kid. I absolutely love those, like the way those two started this. My biggest takeaway for this match is Suzu Suzuki. They made her out to be like she worked probably at least half this match. Would you say? And like we'll get to it later, but they want to push this girl. She is absolutely, again, 20 years old, and she's already been in the business for a while and doing phenomenal things. Is very, very good. And I really thought nothing as any of these other ladies, she really carried this match for me because I found everything she was getting involved with, it got me more and more into. It just, and like, when Suzuki runs the knees into the back of the head of people, like she does the double knees to the back of the head. Oh, it just looks brutal. But in the end, Hiiragi gets a super kick to Ruaka, and Suzuki hits the Tequila Sunrise and gets the win. Absolutely phenomenal match. Like, and again, Suzu Suzuki and Starlight Kid, I just want to see those two go one-on-one and just give me more of it because I could watch those two wrestle together all day long.
I agree. They had a very, very fun spot in this. You're absolutely right. She is Suzu Suzuki is very, very young, 20 years old. They're definitely going to be giving her a push, and I can see why. I mean, she's got the everything that you could possibly want in a main event woman. She's tough, she's pretty, her gear is on point, she looks like a professional, she holds herself like a professional. I mean, she's really the full package, and she's still very, very young. And considering the things that she's broken, or like the things that she has done, I'm surprised she's not more broken than she is at her age. One thing I did notice also about this match is that Umesaki integrating very, very well into the Oedo Tai faction with Ruaka and Starlight Kid. She was working very, very fluidly, very, very almost like Lij-esque with them. It was almost like she was meant to be in that faction, which is odd for how like cutesy she seems to be with her aesthetic.
Yeah,
And how evil Oedo Tai is.
Like she is a contrast to her teammates. Like Ruaka has the yellow, yes, but or orange. Can't remember what color it actually is. It might be the
It's
picture
orange,
yeah, and but it's the blue. It's the dark. It's the purple and the black that all the team seems to wear, except the other team because I don't know why they wore white. But it's that staple color, and then she's got that bright red on. It's almost a contrast to the team, but her style fits very well.
It does work very, very well for her. Lots of emotions in this match, especially coming from Starlight Kid, based on their loss. Interesting that Starlight Kid kind of got booted from the rest of the team, and Tora and Kashima are kind of going, or sorry, Kashima and Momo doing off their own thing with Tora now. Risa Sera though, crazy, crazy strong and powerful. There was a couple points where she pretty much just stopped, grabbed, and went with somebody. It was absolutely incredible. Ruaka and Hiiragi had a very interesting in-ring time. I really, really enjoyed how these two girls worked together because it was almost like what you would expect of big guy wrestling, but like more enjoyable to watch.
Very much so because in comparison to the rest of the girls, these two girls look huge. Like Ruaka's not that tall, but she's again, no shame. I'm a big person. She's a stocky girl. So like to see these two kind of like big big, like as a,
Big
I've
boy
heard of, like
slick.
a big men slap meat. It's bigger women or big women's smacking meat, I guess. I don't know how to put it without sounding weird, but yeah, I very much like the way those two like interacted with each other.
Yeah, yeah, because they were doing more than just hitting each other. They were actually pulling off their moves. They were pulling off tag team moves. They were getting their other people involved. It was a very, very good exchange. And I felt it was a very heavy hitting show
Mm-hmm.
between them. But I also felt it was another one of those showing up moments where they're trying to just kind of like, oh, you did this. Now I'm going to do it and I'm going to do it better. And then they just kind of flowed from there, which eventually did flow into the finish there of
Mm-hmm.
them, Suzu taking out Ruaka there. But what amazing match this is. And like, I gotta say that just the confidence of Prominence just coming into this match and not even celebrating after, just being like, okay, we're done. Bye. And just
Yeah,
deucing out of the ring.
just simple. They were just like, we came here to wrestle and we're gonna leave. There's no
Mhm.
them standing there like posing, holding their belts up in there. They left their belts at ringside. They didn't even
Yeah, I
go and
noticed
grab their
that too. Yeah.
belts. Yeah, because somebody took a shot of the belts at ringside after the girls had gone up the ramp. I was like,
Mhm.
huh, okay, interesting.
Priorities.
Yeah, priorities. They're right now they're worried about Triangle Derby. They're trying to win this so they can just pick their challenger or just say, hey, we're not defending them. But because I'm
Pretty
guessing the
much.
winner of
Pretty
this
much.
is getting a shot at the Artist's title. I'm guessing because
Correct.
it is a
Yeah.
trios tournament. But yeah,
Mhm.
from here we move on to the next match of the evening, and is Oedo Tai, Momo Watanabe, Natsuko Tora, and Saki Kashima, or is it better to say Kashima Saki? I guess it is a Japanese way to say it. Taking on the team of H&M, Hanan, Mayu Iwatani, and Momo Kohgo. I was very taken aback at the gear from Oedo Tai. Was not expecting these ladies in all white. Uh,
I feel like it's like a showing to something, like it's a past bringing up of something. I'd have to look into it a little bit more, but like I do remember seeing something like that. I just can't remember if it was Oedo Tai or if they're homaging something, but like I do remember seeing it. I just can't remember where.
I'm not sure. But there's a great spot with Hanan I really enjoyed in this match. She judo
Mhm.
throws Saki, judo throws Watanabe. She tries to do it to Tora, but Tora's just like, you ain't going. So in comes Mayu Iwatani, super kicks her, and so Hanan ends up judo tossing Tora. But I love that little spot how she flips the other two no problem, but she can't get Tora with when her teammate. I kind of love that. There's, uh, there's the double 619 in this from Kogo M or from Kogo and Mayu, followed by Hanan hitting the famous and Kogo hits a beautiful springboard dropkick for a pin, but getting broken up. But very much enjoyed that sequence. I love these girls. They work actually very, very, very well together, especially Momo and Mayu, who have been working together for the last couple months. Um,
Mhm.
the end of this match, though, uh, Watanabe hits a roundhouse kick to Kogo, hits a peach sunrise, and Tora hits the senton off the top, followed by Saki hitting the diving double foot stomp, and then they get to win. Like that was quite the finish. Like just
Mhm.
roundhouse
Mhm.
piece. It was like everybody's hitting their big finish. I really
Mhm.
did like that, and a way to tie
Mhm.
getting the victory there.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, you pretty much brought the or talked about the only spots that I talked about.
I don't
Otherwise,
mean to.
Oedo Tai really did isolate Momo at the beginning of this match. They really did
Mhm.
think, I think that they were going to break her down and kind of get pick up an easy win. I think at the beginning with her. Thankfully, she was able to get Hanan in, and Hanan started throwing out those judos for everybody. Um, yeah, it's a very, very interesting dynamic to see the Oedo Tai people completely in white. Even Natsuko Tora, her hair was completely blonde. Like everything was just white. It
Yeah.
really, it really did throw me off. Not gonna lie though, I liked the cut at the shoulder. that Saki did, totally emulating it tonight.
Mhm.
But yeah, like
Sorry.
I said, you did kind of take the most stuff that I talked about there. I don't have much to add to this, except for I actually was shocked that Oedo Tai did pick up this win. I actually did actually assume that Mayu was actually going to pick up a win over Saki.
Yeah, it's been interesting the way they've been positioning Maya the last while. Like the way she was being positioned at the start of the Goddess tournament before the November 20th show, she was being looked at very like prominently, and
Mm-hmm.
then after that, kind of, it's been taking a lot of losses since.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's been interesting.
Outside of the Dream Queendom show, she won that 6 stars match, but
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true.
it's still like you see it and you're kind of like, hmm.
Mm,
It's but again,
yes.
not everybody can be the top person forever and win everything forever. You have to elevate young talent, which Stardom is doing a very good job of doing, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion.
And Stars in particular is
Mhm.
doing very,
Oh,
very
very
well with
much so.
it. Mm-hmm.
Very, very much so.